Well friends, Avril here with Real Sisters Colorado. Today we're going to be tying a cinnamon big butt ant. People have been asking me how you do the butt section on this particular pattern. So we'll start there. You'll need to have some ultra lace. I'm going to be tying it today in chocolate brown. You start by cutting yourself a piece of the lace and putting some overhand knots in it. So it looks like this. Once you've done that, you tighten up your knots and you get something that looks like this. I'm trying to find someplace where you can see, but that's it tightened. Then you need to apply some kind of a UV product. You can either use clear cure goo or this Loon UV clear fly finish. They both require a UV light to cure it, and you can't interchange the light, so you just need to pick a product that you want to use and apply a drop of it and cure it with the light. And once you've done that, you've got your butt section. It looks something like this once it's cured. And then you cut it at one end, and there you have your butt section. When I tie this, I spend the time to do these butt sections first, because this fly actually goes fairly quickly once you've got your little butt section. So I do a bunch of those before I sit down to tie the fly. So let's get started. Okay, so I've started a thread base. This is Dairiki 125 size 18. And I've cut my little butt section, and I want to make sure that the bulbous end is facing down. I've cut a notch into the tubing, and that makes it just a little bit easier to catch that front end on the hook. And then bring your thread back so that you have a little bit of the butt hanging off the back. Come back to the hook point. Now we're going to attach the wing. It's a polar wing out of hook 10 polar dub, but I didn't have any, so I'm using this Secret Stuff. I like it because it's got a lot of shine and glitter to it, so I'm going to use this for my wing. And what you want to do is you want to just twist your material, whether you're using the polar or this, put it in at an angle, and we're going to trim this up. So just catch your material on the front side here close to you, make the U-turn, and then put in a couple of wraps to create the separation in your fly. Tie it down so it looks something like this. Now you're going to trim it up. Because this has got some metal in it, I'm going to use some dull scissors. You're going to even it up with the butt end of your fly so that it looks like this. Alright, so now we're going to add the foam, and I like to put a little bit of super glue in here. It just keeps the foam from rolling. And I'm going to use tan, if because it is for flotation. If you want a little bit more visibility, you can use red. A couple of wraps right in front of where you ended your wing. And now you're going to add your favorite posting material. I'm going to use some pink. Couple of wraps for that. Now we'll clean all that up when we're done with the fly. I'm going to add now my hackle Clean off the fibers off the front end so that you've got a tie-in point, and you're going to tie that in just where you tied everything in, right here on the near side, with the shiny side facing away from you. Then lift up all your material here and start laying your hackle. Just a couple wraps, 2 or 3 wraps is all you really need. Once you get over here, just come underneath all this material a couple of times. Secure your hackle. Tie that off. So now we come in and stroke these fibers back, put a couple of wraps in the front here, and then a few wet finishes. Caught a few fibers there. And now come in and cut your foam and your post, and this fly is ready to fish. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have fun. Catch you on the water.